It's going to be the same gist of the story, but with a few minor changes. Starting off with the title, of course, which I think should be called If You Give a Rat a Frito by Brewstew Films. All right, here we go. If you give a rat a Frito, well, he's probably going to ask for more. What kind of fucking pervert only eats one Frito after all? And if you give a rat more Fritos, well, he's probably going to want a 40 ounce of malt liquor to wash it down. And if you're going to give a rat a 40 ounce of malt liquor, well, you know his ass is going to want a Newport menthol to go with it. They go hand in hand, for Christ's sake. What do you expect? And if you're the type of weirdo that gives rats cigarettes in fucking 40 ounces, well, chances are the rat's going to ask to sleep on your couch for a couple of nights, you know, just until his social security kicks in and he can get back on his feet. No big deal. And if you do indeed let the rat sleep on your couch, well, he's probably gonna shit all over it. Can't let a fucking drunk wild animal sleep on your furniture. What the hell's the matter with you? But if you do let a rat use your couch as his own personal toilet, well, don't be surprised if your wife packs her shit up and moves in with her sister because, well, she doesn't know who the fuck she's married to anymore. And if your wife indeed leaves you and you're suddenly roommates with a dirty-ass rat, well, the rat's probably gonna ask you to co-sign on an auto loan for him because, well, what the hell? You've done everything else he's asked. He knows your ass has pretty good credit. Might as well take advantage. And if your lack of a backbone having ass does become a co-signer, well, the rat's gonna finance a piece of shit 2012 Ford Focus so he can pick up all his punk-ass rat buddies. And if you let the rat do that, well, your house is gonna look like a fucking parking lot behind a Kmart. There's gonna be 40 ounces and rat shit and fucking Newport menthols all over the place. It's gonna be icky, gross. But if you do decide to let that shit happen, well, the city's gonna deem your residence unlivable, and they're gonna condemn your fucking house. And if you let the city condemn your house, well, your credit score's gonna be in the shitter, the Ford Focus is getting repossessed for sure, and your ass is gonna be homeless and living on the street. And if your ass is homeless and living on the street, well, I bet you're gonna be awfully hungry now, aren't you? And guess what happens next? That's right, it's gonna be your ass asking the rat if he's got any fucking Fritos, and all of a sudden you're on the cover of a children's book titled, If You Give a Dumb Fuck a Frito. The end. So the moral of the story, boys and girls, is number 1, don't be a spineless pushover piece of shit. Number 2, professional hopscotch is stupid as hell and $3 grand's gonna buy your Uncle Bill a whole lot of smack. And number 3, and most importantly, don't give a rat a Frito or a mouse a cookie or a fucking hamster a hot dog. Don't give any food to any kind of rodents whatsoever. The end.
Brewstew.